Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me, Danielle J. Mitchell, becoming Queen of Real Estate, on today's and this week's Tuesday tip at 2. So it's been a week. It's been a week. I have let's just catch up for a moment. Let's just catch up for a moment. I'm going to be talking about the Bank of America grant program. All right, so that's fun. And continuing my, I guess, series, if you will, on just the different programs. So let's just go ahead and get it started and dive on in. Okay. So Bank of America, they have a few programs that I want to talk to you about. You may have saw me advertise, maybe somebody else advertise about. Oh, before we get started, do that. See that thing there? Remind you, like, subscribe, comment, share, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So you may have seen advertised, whether it's through Bank of America, whether it's through other realtors you might follow and all that good stuff. Hey, how can you save $17,000 or 17,500, whatever it is? Find out how. Okay, so I'm here to tell you how Bank of America has a few programs going on, and let's talk about it. So the first one is the affordable loan. I had to read my own handwriting. The affordable loan solution mortgage, affordable home loan solution mortgage. What is that? So that is one program. It is for first time home buyers where you can receive, where you only have to put up 3% down, 3% down. As far as your down payment, there is no private mortgage insurance, no private mortgage insurance. But there is an income limit, which is to get the 3%, utilize that. You have to have an income limit. No, not income limit. Purchasing. No, it is income limit. I'm sorry. For 484,300. It's a specific number, but that's the general one. And for 5% down, it is 726,000. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so those are the criteria there. You have another program that is the America Home Grant Program, America's Home Grant Program, which a lot of people have been advertising. Maybe you have heard about, where you can get up to 7,500 towards the closing cost. 7,500 towards the closing cost. Oh, back up for a moment. For that last one, where you get the 3% down payment. And no PMI. PMI again is no private mortgage insurance. Okay, so I talk about that a lot. PMI is no private mortgage insurance. What's PMI? PMI is something that insurance that the mortgage company gets on you, just in case, to protect them in case you default on your mortgage. Okay, it protects them. That usually comes off within maybe the first 10 years of you making a mortgage payment. I forget the percentage that you have to reach as well. So if you hit that percentage or that year time and you had your consistent payments, then the PMI falls off, and for the rest of your loan, you do not have to pay the PMI. Okay. Now back to America's Home Grant Program. You have up to 7,500 closing costs. So the eligibility is based on location and income. Okay, so there is an income limit for it, as well as it's only offered in certain locations. So a lot of times you have to check to see if the location. So I believe it's like for certain locations the income limit is 50,000. For others, I think it's 90. And it's really, the map is weird. So with the program, a lot of times you have to like call them up and let them know, hey, would this address be eligible for the grant? Okay, and they'll let you know, oh yeah, the income limit for this is blah 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 blah, and the area is eligible. Okay, I'm pretty sure Philadelphia is eligible. It's just about knowing the income limit. So depending on how much you make, if you make less than 50,000, then you're probably going to be okay, and this won't concern you as much. If you make more than 50,000 and you're between that 50,000 and 90,000, then this is definitely, you're going to have to, be do more of that. Like, hey, is this one okay? Can we go see with it one? This one, can we put in on this one? So yeah, you're definitely going to have to, give the loan officer that you're working with more phone calls if you're in that bracket. Okay. So, one thing to also know about it is that it is not a loan and you do not have to pay it back. The third Bank of America program is the down payment program. Okay. So the last one I talked about was the 7,500 towards closing costs. Okay. Just your closing costs. But this one is your down payment. So, with this one, you can get up to $10,000. All right. But it is 3% of the purchase price you could be eligible for, or up to $10,000. All right. So it's whatever is less. All right. So say, you come in at $6,000, that's 3% of your purchase price, then you're going to get $6,000. But the cap on that is $10,000. Okay. So it just depends on the price point. This helps with down payment only. Okay, down payment only. So whatever your down payment is, that's what it's helping towards. This is no cash back. Okay. Also, this is only eligible in, again, select markets. But for this one, there is no income limit. It's my understanding that the closing cost assistance, the down payment assistance, you don't necessarily have to be a first time home buyer with the 3% down on no PMI. You do. Okay. Now, the great thing about this is that the home grant program, as far as the closing costs and the down payment, they can be combined. So if you're eligible for both, that's why I always say you can get up to $17,500 towards your down payment and closing costs, because you can get up to that amount because they can be used together. All right, so that's all the details I'm gonna go in about this. Listen, if you want more details, you know where you can go. It's there, down there on the screen. You can go to book.djmrealtyco.com, book.djmrealtyco.com, and we could talk more about this program. I can put you in the right direction, get you set up, get you pre-approved, all that good stuff. Next week, I want to talk about the pros and cons of this program. Some pros and cons. All right. Like with any program, you want to be fully informed. You want to be fully informed. So I'm gonna just let you know some pros and cons of using this particular program. And we'll get into it. So that's why if it seemed like, oh, you went kind of fast, or this was kind of a short one or an overview, that was on purpose, because I just wanted to give you kind of just a little bit, just enough overview, because next week we'll get into more details in regards to the Bank of America programs, which is 3 of them. All right. That is all for today's and this week's Tuesday Tip It Too. Listen, you know where to find me, okay? Find me on all the social medias. Find me on, at DJM Realty. That's typically my handles for everything. And if you want to have a consultation, certainly, go to that link below, and we can set it up. We can chat, we can talk, all that good stuff. Remember, there's no place like home, no place like home buying. And I'll see you guys and talk to you soon. Bye bye.